What's going on, Phantom Force? This is Phantom Base coming at you with our Week 5 APA battle against Arky Knight, coach of the San Antonio Victreebels. His link will be in the description below, as always. Say hello to my brother Daniel, Deefleeb. Haven't seen him in a while. He's been off at college and such. He's coming to spectate, and yeah, so we are gonna choose our team and some random freaking music. Oh, I don't have that music that I wanted. That's okay. So we're gonna toss up this team. Hope it's good. Should be good. All right. So yeah, we're squared away. So yeah, we don't have much. We don't have much other music to go with. So we're just gonna hop in with this. And it's not like you're gonna hear this music anyway. So I do want to take a picture of his team. It's a good thing I remember that. I still got 50% left on my phone too. Awesome. For once, it's not dying as I'm trying to have a battle. So, ooh, nerves. Getting super duper nervous. So let's hope and pray. First off, yes, we are recording. No, I don't want to go for panorama. I just want a photo. Come on, Arky. He's got to pick his team. But he doesn't live comm or anything, so I don't know what's taking him so long. He might have had to go to the bathroom. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Guess he's getting his calc set up and everything, which is what we have done. We did that before the battle. So we are ready to go. We are ready to go. And now we just wait. Yeah. We just wait. And we wait. So, how have you guys been? Anyway, let's go over quickly his team, because I know he's got threats like Mega Beedrill, Mammoth Swine, Salam. It's like those right off the bat are just horrifying. But you also notice that his team is kind of physically offensive, not so much special. His best special presence is in Clefable, which isn't too great, and that and Empoleon. Both of those are kind of dealt with pretty well, and we do have the means to do so. He is finally done picking, so we are going to see what he decides to bring to the table. As he does not bring Salamence. Perfect. That is all I ever wanted out of this match, is for him not to bring Salamence. He brings an incredibly bulky team. He's probably got... Okay, so let's look at the makeup of his team. He's got Mega Beedrill, which I expected to come 100%. Clefable is either an offensive Life Orb set, or that means it's going to absolutely drop to Hydreigon. Or he is running a defensive set with something like Thunder Wave. He has no answers really for Scarfectini. He also has almost no switch-ins for a high jump kick from Banded Mienshao, which is perfect for me. And his two switch-ins die to Poison Jab and Rock Slide, respectively. We can also spam knockoff with it pretty freely. I do think my best lead is going to be, honestly, I kind of want to lead with my, I kind of just want to lead with my Skarmory first off. See what he goes in, see what he leads with. If he leads with Rotom, which I expect, we can go out into our Hydreigon or our Florges. Both will eat up the hit really well. If he goes for a trick, then we can. I think our best switch, if he leads with Rotom, is to go straight into Hydreigon. Because if he tricks us, he can't trick because we have a Z Crystal, which is really nice to have. He leads with Uppermist. That's what I expect him to lead with. I wanted to scout his lead, so I fully expect him to go for one of two moves. He's either going for Volt Switch, or if he might have to be offensive here. And I left this on purpose because I wanted to scout his lead. I already planned this out. As soon as it happened, I am going straight into Hydreigon. There's no reason for me to go into anything else right now. If he doubles into Clefable, so be it. We do outspeed it, and we will kill it, or we have a very good chance to kill it with a Corkscrew Crash. It will kill us in the Moonblast, though, if we don't kill it, which is kind of a problem. But if he's a Spadef Clefable, that'd be a whole other issue. We won't kill it with a Corkscrew Crash, but we'll do a huge chunk to it. Now I really want to make sure I whittle it down first. So If he does decide to go for a Volt Switch here, we're still in a good position. He'd have to go into Mammoth Swine, which we have a switch in for. Actually, I think we can kill it with a Corkscrew Crash if he's not Scarfed. We'll have to pivot around it. If he stays in with his Mammoth Swine, we'll know for a fact he is that he is Scarfed if we switch out of our Hydreigon. So I think I am just going to go straight into Hydreigon here, because he may just go straight for a Will-O-Wisp, which would be fine with me actually. If he goes for a Trick here, that'd be great too. I'd love to see his face when he tries to Trick. Overheat, perfect. We'll eat that up. We will eat the mess out of that. Yummy, yummy, delicious. Now he's got to switch. I see no reason not to go for a U-turn here. Because if he decides to go for a Volt Switch on his own, we can go into Florges, and he really doesn't have a switch in outside of Empoleon. I'm going to go for a U-turn though, because he's either got a switch, he may go for Pain Split. I don't see him going for. He withdraws. Okay, so good. We get the initiative here. So he goes into Sapfeet, which is perfectly fine with me, because we are going to get our switch in here. That did a decent chunk. He's an offensive set. No, that was a crit. That explains a lot, actually. We are going to go straight out into our Socket Bopper. Put on some pressure. He's leftovers. Okay, that's what I expected him to be. We can go straight for the hard high jump kick. He doesn't have a switch in, really. He doesn't have a good switch in. His switch in is Clefable. How much are we doing to Clefable with Mian Xiao? Let's go with a Calm Mind set at level 50. Moonblast does kill us, but high jump kick does a good chunk. We 2-hit kill it with a Choice Band Poison Jab, which is super important to note. I do want to go straight for the high jump kick though, because there's no reason for me to predict. He goes for Aqua Jet, so be it. I don't see him going for Aqua Jet though. If he's Scarfed, that'd be ridiculous, and also kind of a bad idea in my eyes. If he goes for Rock, so be it. He's going to die. If he's Choppleberry, good on him. All I know is I'm going straight for high jump kick, and I can't expect him to. He won't stay in, but he didn't bring Salamence to switch in, so that's really good of him. So really his only hazard removal is this thing. He withdraws Sappy, go into Clefable. Dabs. He goes into Dabs. Oh, the Clefable, yeah. Are you Fizdef or Spadef? You are... My gosh, you are Fizdef set for sure. Because if you are... I think we got a max roll. Let's check you Calm with no defense. Yeah, you're definitely a physically defensive set. We got a huge hit on you. So our switch in every day is into our Tentacruel. And there's not a thing he can do. He's gonna he can either set up Rocks, go for Thunder Wave, or Moonblast. And I fully expect him to go for a Moonblast here, just to try to get damage on us. And we're gonna eat this up. He goes for Soft Boiled. Okay, so that's cool. I'm gonna click Scald here, see what he wants to do. Because if he goes into something like if he goes into his Mammoth Swine, it's not gonna appreciate it. If he's got to withdraw. He's gonna go back into Sapfeet, and I know he will. Triggered. Okay, so we could potentially get Skull Burn here, which would be great. We do get the burn. We don't get the burn. Okay, so what is my switch in here? Do I need to switch? I might just fish for a burn again. See what he's gonna do. Or better yet, I could go for Acid Spray. I think that's a better play. We go for Acid Spray on him attempting to... I don't know what he's gonna do. But, like, I don't know what he's going to do, but if we click Acid Spray here, we can't really lose. Because, okay, so we click Acid Spray. We get a little hit, but we get a massive spit up drop as he goes for what? Reflect. Okay, so he's going to go for that one. Good thing we have a lot of special attackers. See, now I'm going to go for... now I'm going to go for Scald again. And see if we can't get the burn on this thing. There we go. That's what I needed. He goes for a Side Shock. Okay, so that's not going to do much at all. However, that does a... What? Hello? That is so much. I think we can kill here with another Scald, though. I don't want him getting up another... He may predict me and go for an Ice Beam, but that's fine. I think our switch is to actually Megan to eat this up and pass a Wish. I didn't know the P2 got Side Shock. I mean, that's cool and all, but... See, now he's at -2 Spadef. And he's got to make a choice here. He's either got to click Recover, or he's got to switch himself, or he's got to set up a light screen or something. He goes for a Recover. That's what I expected. And he's still going to be taking that burn damage, which is going to be nice. Now let's take a look and see. We need to go for... What do we need to go for? What does he go into on us? I kind of just want to click Moonblast to see what he's going to do. He withdraws. What's he going to go into? Sap Feet. Okay. That's cool. Catch this. Wow. He's definitely defensive, so he's going to set up rocks for sure. I'm just going to pass a Wish. There's not a whole lot he can really do to us. He goes for a Flash Cannon, so be it. He's definitely not, you know... He's definitely not... He's not an offensive set. He's definitely bulky. I'm going to pass a Wish and go straight into my Tentacruel and catch the Wish. We do outspeed this thing, telling me he has no speed investment, which is good. He goes for Surf. We're going to eat this up like nothing. What would we have switched into that would have not taken that, you know? Okay, so he's probably Rocks, Defog. Now we're going to go out into Squishy. Because we can take the Wish and go back out into something else. I got to keep my team alive. I got to keep this thing alive in particular to make sure that he doesn't set up rocks on me. Okay, so I don't quite understand why he's not running Scald over Surf, you know? Okay, so we switch out. We're faster than him anyway, so it doesn't matter. But he doubles. Okay, so what's he go out into? B-Movie. Nice. We have our switch-ins for this thing. We do have our switch into this thing, which is going to be our Skarmory. If he goes for a Drill Run, it's not going to do anything. If he goes for a Knockoff, it's not going to do much. It'll get rid of our Rocky Helmet, but we can easily deal with it after that. Please tell me he just went straight for U-turn, though. I need him to take all that damage. If he goes for a Knockoff, that'd be even funnier, because then we could go for our Rocks. He goes for U-turn. Ooh, goody. We get to eat this up and watch him take some Rocky Helmet. Woo. I hope you appreciate that, because that's all you're going to get. Pretty much. Now you're going to have to go for Knockoff the next time. But that's fine. Ah, catching some residual damage. His switch in every day is Rotom, and I may very well go out into Tentacruel next time around. If he goes for an Overheat, I'm not scared of it. I do want to go out into Squishy though to catch the Overheat this time. If he goes for Overheat or Volt Switch, we're fine. We resist Overheat, but he goes for Volt Switch. That's cool because we're gonna eat this up. Watch this. Look at that. That did nothing to us. That did 0, which is fine with me. You know, looking back, I could have brought Rhyperior to wall this thing, but it just didn't match up well with things like Mamoswine and you know, Sarina and Polian on the screen. Certainly didn't deal well with Clefable. Triggered. Okay, so he's gonna go for a Psyshock again and catch the burner damage. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double back into Skarmory. Set up rocks. I need to get rocks on the field as soon as possible. I see him going for another Psyshock here, and that's not going to do jack to us. And we do outspeed Porygon 2 naturally, I believe, so we'll be doing good here. If he does go for that young boost, or I don't know what I'm thinking. All I know is this Clefable is definitely defensive. That's what I do know. I do know that much. Okay, so we switch out, and we're gonna go into our Skarmory here. What does he go for? Psyshock. Okay, good. We predicted that correctly. As he goes for Psyshock and does, oh my gosh, pitiful damage. Plus the burn's gonna trigger off, which is fine with me. I'm gonna set up rocks. He might go for Thunderbolt. That's okay. If he goes for Thunderbolt, we'll know he's offensive. He withdraws. What is he going to? Oven Mitts. Cool. Now we're gonna punish his switching. Now we're gonna 100% punish his switching. I think. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Let me calc something really fast. What is my Hydreigon at? Hydreigon's at 122. Rotom Heat. Choice specs. Overheat. Yeah, Overheat should have done way more than that. So we're looking at probably. You're not leftovers, are you? You're not offensive either. Rotom Heat. Let's check defensive. Overheat did about the right amount. So it looks like he's a defensive set with no special attack investment whatsoever. That also tells me what? He's probably got Will-O-Wisp. I want to know how much he's going to do to Florges. Rotom Heat defensive level 50. Overheat. Oh wow. Florges heats that up. His switch in every day is Sapfeet though. So we're going to I think we're going to go into Florges anyway. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp, we click for Aromatherapy, it's no big deal. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp, that's what I expected. I mean, we pretty much knew that was coming, so. Okay, so he is obviously the status set. Now, we can pass off a Wish here, or we can click Psychic. Psychic is doing a lot to this thing, actually. 23 to 27%. Though his switch-in is Savvy. I'm going to toss a Wish up. He goes for a Volt Switch, that's fine. We're going to eat this up. Look at that, that did so little. That is so little. He is faster than us though, which is good to note. I mean, granted, he was... Oh!
I think it's just water.
Yeah, thank goodness it's just water.
Funny is that we literally just imagine this happening.
That's sad.
Oh, that's a stuff.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
That's even more wonderful.
Okay, so we do outspeed this thing. I should have brought my hidden power ground floors. That's alright though. Alright, so what do we switch into?
This is away from all the wires.
I'm gonna go straight into squishy here, so I can get back up to full. And he's gonna go for defog to get rid of the hazards, which is fine. We can set back up rocks later, but now we're up to full, which is what I wanted. Now if we could just burn this thing, it'd be great. I'll click Scald again. See what he does. I would die if he was running HP Psychic. That'd be hilarious. I don't see him staying in though. I really don't. And this is obviously a very specially defensive. I want to say it's a specially defensive Empoleon. Empoleon. Level 50. He goes into triggered again, which is cool because now he's just gonna take a Scald to the face. He's gonna go for a Psyshock again. We could actually this time go out into our Hydreigon potentially. He might go for Recover first. I can't afford to have him going for Psyshock. I think my play is to actually go into Hydreigon. See what he does. If he goes for Ice Beam, it would be crazy. Now let's see what he does. He goes for Recover. Psyshock. Perfect. Oh, that was such a great prediction. Now he's got to switch, because if he doesn't, I do kill him. I'm pretty sure that I kill him. Hydreigon to a... Well, first off, let's check. We've been doing how much to this thing? To Porygon 2? Let's check you. You were running Psyshock though. Porygon 2. Let's check you a defensive set. Calm Nature. Instead of Thunderbolt, let's put Psyshock. That looks like it's about what it did. So he's got no special attack investment. And Skull, that looks about like what Skull was doing. So it looks like he's running the standard set on here. Meaning that Hydreigon. OU defensive. Corkscrew Crash is not even killing it. Draco might not kill it, but I could be cheeky and just click Flash Cannon and see where he goes. I'm gonna click Flash Cannon. He withdraws. He goes into Sappy. Good play, good play. But see, now I can just... That's gonna do literally 0, which is fine with me. Because now I just click U-turn. And go out into Squishy. Get some more chip on this thing. He's either got to switch or he's got to go for rocks or something, but I'm going out into Squishy because he can't do anything to me. You may resist this, but it doesn't matter, because I'm still going for U-turn. U-turn's still going to hit, and it's going to hit pretty decently hard. Hydreigon is deceptively bulky, too. I really wish I was packing Earth Power now, though. But my answer to this thing is 100% in me and Xiao. But I do need to keep to make sure that he doesn't just go straight for a Surf or something. He withdraws. What's he going to go into? Oven mitts. Okay, so, really wishing I stayed in now, but, that's alright. We click U-turn. We switch out. So, what do you want to do to us? Let's find out, shall we? Think your defensive set. Let's check Rotom Heat. Yeah. How much are we doing to this particular Rotom Heat? Oh, we kill this thing with high jump kick, even if it's defensive. Oh my gosh. Especially after that prior damage. He's at full. We could still kill him. I think. Let's check. We have such a high chance. Oh, no. Not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, if he goes into Baz, it'll actually be good. Misclicked. This could potentially work out in our favor, though. If he goes for Will-O-Wisp, we can always switch out into Florges and click Aromatherapy later. He didn't bring much to pressure Florges outside of Beedrill. Knockoff's still doing a huge chunk to this thing, though. I meant to go for a high jump kick. I'm kicking myself for that. Rock Slide isn't even killing us. Oh, okay, so we stay in. Goes for Will-O-Wisp. He hits us. That's fine. Because now we can switch into Florges and click Aromatherapy. But see, he's trying to stay on the defensive here, I think, which is good for me because, first off, now this thing can't heal up unless it goes for Pain Split. That's probably his last move, too. He goes for a Volt Switch, that's cool. If he goes into Mamoswine, we're going to have a decent field day with this thing. Because we do have a switch in for it with Skarmory. He goes into Beedrill. Oh, he goes into Saphi. Okay, so we're fine. We are fine. Flash Cannon won't kill us, I don't think. It's not offensive at all. Like, literally, Empoleon, especially defensive. Yeah, Surf isn't even doing a whole lot. We're gonna click Aromatherapy here. Goes for Steel Wing, and he misses. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. That's sad. How much would that have done, though? Like, even if you were like, what, Sassy Nature? That's what makes sense right now. So you got what, Steel Wing? Still was only doing it. Wouldn't have killed us. So you probably got what, Defog, Toxic, or Defog, Rocks, Steel Wing, and Surf. Our switching is still squishy. He withdraws. What's he going into? Triggered. How lovely. It gets burned. Now we're just going to start spamming Acid Spray. Let me Google something real fast. Um, does Mirko work with Psyshock? I'll click Acid Spray first. See if he goes for Recover. If he goes for Psyshock, we'll be in decent shape anyway. So we can just switch. He goes for Recover. Okay, that's what I expected. Now here's my chance. I think I click
Come on.
This is where the rubber meets the road.
It's completely unfair for him to do that. Yeah, nerf rockets. Nerf them.
Wait, what does he do to Victini? I'm not letting him get rocks up, which is always nice. Let me look at his team. What is his switch? He doesn't have a switch into Victini. I might just risk it here and click Mirko. Let's see what happens. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Oh, please don't crit me. Please don't crit me. Please don't crit me. Please don't crit me. Oh, this is gorgeous. Ah, yes. Goodbye, Porygon 2. Perfect. One wall down. Ah, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. Ah, that was so good. Oh man, that did me so well just now. Okay, we are up 6-5. Not like it matters. He's got a free switch into Mega Beedrill. Yeah. We're not sacking this thing off yet. We can't. Not when we have such a good switch in honestly, Skarmory. He's got to go for knockoff here. But like, if he goes for knockoff, so be it. If he goes for drill run, so be it. Like, we've got knockoff. That's what I figured would happen. He gets hit by another thing of Rocky Helmet, though, which is fine, because now he's got to switch out. And now we're just going to click Stealth Rock, because why not? He goes for U-turn. That's what I expected. This is where I really wish I had Taunt on Skarmory. He's probably going to go in Sappy, which is okay. If he goes in Oven Mitts, yeah, that's what I figured would happen next. See, but now we've got our easy way to click stuff. Now he's got the rocks up, and so now he can't switch in Beedrill. Not for free. Okay, so he goes for Volt Switch. What's he go into? If they're going to Hydreigon, he goes into his, what, Mammothine or Beedrill? How much does a non-invested Volt Switch do to my Skarmory? A crap ton. Okay, so we're going to double out into our Hydreigon. Please tell me he just goes for an Overheat here, something. Will-O-Wisp even? Volt Switch, cool. That's fine. That doesn't do much. Please tell me you just go straight into Bab so I can find out what you are. Or even better yet, go into Mammothine. So I can go into Victini and kill you.
Nerf him.
He's going to go into Sab Feet.
Way too low.
That's what I figured would happen. Okay, he's going to take some rocks damage.
Get on the They don't know how to play the game.
Now we're going to click U-turn.
They need to nerf this thing right here. That was my ult right there, and it just chewed through it.
Oh my gosh.
They need to nerf it. The dude's thing is called Ruckus, and it's just slicing through everything. It needs to be nerfed.
That's probably why they have this in beta testing, thankfully.
Yeah. It was already been beta tested. It was like pre-alpha, alpha, pre-beta, and then beta.
Yeah, beta testing is what lasts the longest.
Three things to get through.
Anyway,
They still let Ruckus go through.
we click U-turn as he goes for defog, probably. He needs to get rid of the rocks on his side of the field to keep his Beedrill healthy. I am going to go into my sock and bopper here, just so I can pressure him out. He goes for Surf. That's going to do a lot. That's going to do a heck of a lot. No, it's not. He's not invested. Not at all. Wow. Okay, so, no, it's a switch. His switch doesn't exist. We click high jump kick, because if he stays in, he's dead. If he switches into Babs, he dies after, especially if he's unaware, he dies. Not Babs, Dabs. We just have to hit this. Please tell me we connect this stupid high jump kick. Please tell me we connect this stupid high jump kick. I just realized that 3 of his mods are weak to fighting. Okay, so this thing will 100% die to a high jump kick. As will almost anything that comes in. Okay, so we just need to click high jump kick and hope that he is unaware of Fable first off. Anywho, so yeah, let's just really hope that he is unaware of Fable and takes rocks damage, because then I can kill him with 2 high jump kicks. If he stays in, he dies. If he switches into anything, it dies. Mammoth Spawn is going to drop. Fable is going to take 2 hits. Unless he's unaware, then he dies to 2. Come on now. Come on now. You're obviously especially defensive Empoleon, so I know that based off of how he switched into my Hydreigon. He withdraws. What's he go into? Dabs. Okay. Please be unaware of Fable. He's not. Okay. We do connect though. We get the higher roll, I think. He may expect us to think we're gonna stay in. I am going to switch into my Skarmory here this time, and only because I think he's going to go for a if he goes for a Moonblast, that's fine. We do outspeed him because he is defensive. He goes for Soft Whaled as I expected. Okay, so now we switch into, actually we're going to go for a Roost. Go for a Roost, which is probably what's going to keep us from dying this next hit. Goes for a Stealth Rock. Okay. So, we do have our switch in Tentacruel, which is always nice. He didn't bring Spirit Tomb either, so we can't just... So now I'm just going to click Iron Head, see what he wants to do.
Oh, thanks for the help, guys. I mean, you're so helpful. 3-on-1.
If he goes into... It would be hilarious if he goes into Beedrill, but he's probably going to go into a Sabfeet. I figured this thing would be packing Stealth Rock, but you know. I knew it was either this thing or his Empoleon. Telling me his Empoleon probably has Toxic. And we have to get rid of these rocks pretty quickly. He withdraws. Go into Sabfeet. That's what I expected. We're going to click Iron Head to see what he wants to see how much damage it doesn't do. Yeah, then nothing. Just fine. He's probably going to get rid of his own rocks here. I'm going to let him. I'm going to click What base speed is Empoleon? 60. Dang, I didn't know it was that slow. So we outspeed this thing too. You know Steel Wing, you know Surf. You can't do anything to our Squishy. I am gonna click I'm gonna click Iron Head again. I just want to see what he's gonna do. You know? Extra chip never hurts, you know? He goes for Surf. Okay, so that's what I expected. I can easily just stop him from going for moves here. He's not offensive either, because we took that easily. See, this is the part where this match is going to get really annoying. So now I'm just going to click Roost. And if he goes into his oven mitts, so be it. He can't really do much. Like, he's got a defog here. We've revealed our Mirror Coat, though, which killed off his Porygon 2, so now he knows not to go for special moves against our Tentacruel. Tentacruel needs to get rid of these rocks and it'll have done its job. It also needs, we also need to get rid of that stupid Clefable. So this Clefable is soft-boiled and it has a Stealth Rock, telling me that it probably has Thunder Wave and it has Moonblast. Meaning it can't really touch... honestly, anything. Like, it can deal well with my Mienshao. Okay, so hopefully he switches. That'd be great. That'd be ideal if he switched. Okay, so he didn't switch, but I'm gonna go for a Roost or a Steel Wing or something silly. If he's packing Earthquake, he's gonna use that. Surf. Okay. I'm not gonna stall here forever. Because I do want to get rid of these rocks. He gets the exact same roll as last time too, so I say the exact same roll. Not really. We do need to start pressuring him though, so I am going to go into my Squishy here, and we're going to Rapid Spin.
Okay, this thing has no concept of tears in this game. Or cover. This is good. 3 doubles can roll out there.
He goes for Surf. This is going to do like 3 to us, because he's got no special attack investment, and we're Assault Vest and very highly invested in special defense. So I'm thinking my play is just to Rapid Spin because... Or I could expect him to defog here, and we click Scald. He goes for Steel Wing. That's not going to do anything. We are defense boosting nature, by the way. So, we're going to click Rapid Spin here. So we can get rid of these rocks. See what he wants to go into, you know? We got to pressure that Clefable not to come back out and try to set up rocks. The Clefable has to be running Moonblast, otherwise it can't deal with my Mienshao or my Hydreigon. This is going to be a weird battle, because we're coming out of the timer, and we're still 6-5 right now. His team is getting weakened, though. So I've revealed 3 of my 4 moves already. He may not think I have Rapid Spin. But I'm going to go for it now, because he may go into his Beedrill. See, that's going to be the good thing is I can still now even more freely switch in my... Probably gonna go for Defog now. Watch him go for Defog. Steel Wing. Okay, so I hope that he knows that like, it's still switching kind of freely here on my with my Skarmory here, and just click Roost. Or Whirlwind, even better. He goes for Defog. That's what I expected. That's why I went out to Skarmory, so I could set up my rocks again. But first, let me Roost. This way, worst comes to worst, we can get back out into our... I do need to get rocks back up.
Where they came from?
This is a long game. My gosh. I haven't been down this low timer-wise in a long time. This is going to be a long game. He withdraws. He's probably going to go straight into Rotom. That's what I expected. See, now we're going to go out into our Florges, and we're going to click Wish. Goes for Overheat. Okay, so we're going to easily eat this up.
Alright, nerf that, please. You can see how far away I am from it, and it still hit me. It was 15 seconds left.
We're just going to click Wish now. Goes for Volt Switch, that's cool. He's going to do like 3 to us. Or like 19, but still. See, now he's going to go into what?
Alright, that was... No.
He doesn't know our last move on Florges, so he may think it's Protect, so he may not go straight into his Beedrill just yet. He goes into B-Movie.
Alright, so instead of going to like cap the points and keep pushing, they waited for us to spawn so we could all go. Instead of like giving us some time to actually get to the point because we had like 10 seconds.
Interesting. We're gonna go out into our Blade Runner again, because it's still our switch in. That way if he goes for a knockoff or anything, or even a poison jab, we can set up our rocks again. Oh, I'm really dreading the fact that this may come down to a 6-5 game. I'm not willing to kill off any of my Pokemon yet, though. Like, they've all got a purpose right now. Until I can get rid of that Florges, then Mienshao has essentially done its job. Victini can clean up after that. I need to start bringing in Victini as kind of just whenever I get a chance.
Why are you anywhere near our spawn?
So if I get into Florges here, or go into Skarmory here, as I think I will. He didn't switch, just fine. He's probably gonna go for a knockoff or a poison jab or something silly like that. Goes for a poison jab, okay. So we did waste our I'm gonna click Stealth Rock. He goes for a U-turn, that's cool. See, this thing can't do anything to us. And now we set up our rocks again. Let's just start spamming Whirlwind. Of emits, okay. See, here's where I think I'm going to sack off my my Florges. I think it's done its job. I swear if I don't die to this. He goes for overheat. Perfect, perfect. This is exactly the scenario I wanted. This is what I wanted. Alright, so now, how much are we going to do to you with Victini? Rotom Heat. A defensive set. Let's check you. Max. Psyshock does that little. Awesome. Okay, so how much is Hydreigon doing to Rotom Heat with... Okay, Surf kills. But I don't want to do that just yet.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, here we go. Here is our play. Mienshao against Clefable. If you are OU Calm Mindset, Poison Jab is a 2-hit kill on you. And you won't stay in knowing that I can kill you with a high jump kick. So I will... Wait, how much do I do to Rotom Heat? Defensive, let's check. Poison Jab does way less than that. I don't think Poison Jab though. I think he's gonna double. Because I can kill him in one shot with high jump kick. Oh, he stays in. Very well played. He gets the poison. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp. And he misses! Oh my gosh. Now he's got to go to Empoleon. Telling me that I can go into... I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We're actually going to go into our... Oof. I put myself in a bad situation there. Oh, that's a really bad situation to put myself in. I would like to think that I could go for another move, but I really can't. I'm going to go into my Squishy. Because if he decides to switch into his Sapbeat, as I'm expecting, he'll have to kill me off. And then I can go back into my... Oh, that's perfect. Then I can go back into my... Okay, so he decided not to switch. If he goes for a Volt Switch, this is going to be perfect. He withdraws. Okay, so he does double. He goes into Sapbeat. Perfect. Now I'm going to make him kill me. I'm going to make him kill me. I gotta click Scald. He's gonna click Surf or Defog, and I get a double chance to burn him, making him essentially useless. But that's the point, is if I can get him burned, I can come back in and start killing things with a high jump kick. Okay, so we're down to 10 minutes left on this clock, and I've got to start making some headway. I need you to go for an attack. That's what I need you to do, so I can force you into something else. Stop trying to stall the timer. Okay, he's going to go for Defog here, or he's going to go for an attack and kill me. Catch the burn. Yes, finally. He goes for Defog. Okay. See, but now he's... See, now he's just letting me get back in for free now. See, now I have a better reason to go into my Skarmory here to set up rocks again. I actually think I'm going to sack here though. I'm just gonna click Scald again just for some more damage. Let him kill me off of the surf. And now I've got to force him to go. Okay, this is what I wanted. See, now I can force him to go into his Clefable. Or he may predict me to overpredict, and I'm just going to click High Jump Kick and kill something. Because at this rate, nothing he has can switch in. Not anymore. And I've got to bank on me hitting this. That's the worst part. Is I've got to bank on me hitting a 90% accurate move. Can we hit High Jump Kick this time? Please. Let's go. Can we hit? If we don't hit, I'm going to cry. Okay, I need you to either hit. I need you to either kill this thing off, or I need you to hit the incoming Babs and crit it. That way we can make some headway in this match. Because honestly, once we kill that thing off, we're good. Nothing switches in on this thing, and what does switch in on this thing dies to Victini. We've got 7.5 minutes left, and he is trying to timer stall me. He's definitely going to try to timer stall me now that he's ahead. Okay, he either switches into dabs, or he stays in and dies. I can't stand this timer war. He's playing it down to the last second too. It's really irritating. I'm trying to make this game go faster. Oh my gosh. Oh, we hit. We kill. It's dead. Goodbye. Alright. 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 He expected us to go for a poison jab or something to predict his Clefable to come in. How much do we do to Mega Beedrill? We still have our switch in. See, but now Hydreigon has a field day with his team because we can kill off any one Pokemon with it. What do I really need this thing for? It can't do much else, so I'm really just gonna click High Jump Kick again. Hope he goes for U-turn. He's gonna expect me to go into Skarmory. I hope he does, and he goes for knockoff. I could potentially kill him with a High Jump Kick here. Yeah, we could potentially kill him here with a High Jump Kick if he goes for knockoff or U-turn or anything like that. We are Bandit, so if he goes for a knockoff, it's probably gonna live, but he won't kill us. I'm just gonna stay in, and this way I can get free into Victini and kill off, I think, literally everything at this point with Psyshock. He goes for a U-turn, and he kills us. Okay, so perfect. We get the switch. We get the free switch here. How much does Victini do to Mamoswine? Adamant, Life Orb, Grass Knot, Okos. He's trying to timer stall me down. It's really irritating too. If he's thick, fat, Blue Flare won't kill him, but a Grass Knot will. If he's Focus Sash, we're gonna have a whole other problem. He goes into Mimaswan. Okay. Telling me he's scarfed. What is my switch into this thing? I don't dare risk my win con just yet. I'm just gonna set up rocks now. I'm actually just gonna click Iron Head straight away. He's up 4-3. He withdraws. Please go into it. It doesn't matter what he goes into. I'm gonna hit it hard. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We can start spamming Iron Head now against everything. I think we do enough to...
No way.
Oh, that was a crit. Wow. Can this thing die to poison? Yes, it can. Oh my gosh.
All the way across the map?
Okay, so now we're tied 3-3. I think Skarmory can sit here and just win this game. Because nothing switches in with Skarmory.
Oh yeah, this dude's aimbotting. I'm literally watching him. He's
Come
trying
on
to choose
now.
between two different characters to shoot at.
All I want is just to weaken Mamoswine. If I can weaken the Mamoswine, I can come in with Victini and win. You would have to literally click Natural Get Fire, and it would have to be the most max power thing, but he can't do that. Play the game right. Jeez, man. So all I need is to click Iron Head.
Okay, they're doing what? Nerf everyone's damage or do something.
Come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Knight does not do
I want this game to not end in a timer stall fest.
There's no way a Tiny Knight can do 500 more.
We outspeed this thing. We know it's physically defensive. Can we hit it? If he sets up rocks, we still win. He's got to go into Mamoswine, or he's got nothing on his team takes an Iron Head. Come on, man. Come on. Pick a move. We have 1 minute left. Oh my gosh. That's all the damage I needed right there. Because now I'm just going to set up Stealth Rocks.
How did our defenses fail? Oh wait, there's an aimbotter.
Okay, if he sets up rocks, we're good. Because now we can potentially use... Those were soft. Come on. Not even cool, man. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, we're going to lose out on time.
Again?
No, look at this. You got 10 seconds left, and he won't pick a move.
Didn't you do that last time?
No. This is irritating. We tie. We tie. We tie right here.
Get out of here.
Oh my gosh. How did I... No. That doesn't even that doesn't count. No. No, no. I'm not accepting that loss. There's no way.
Wait, you lost? I thought it would be a tie.
It counted as a loss. That doesn't make any sense. My gosh. Well, maybe we'll have a showdown portion of this at the end.
Please.
We will pause this here and we will come back. Hi. So yeah, that was the end of that match. Not exactly how we anticipated it to end, especially because it ended in a 3-3 tie. But even worse is that we had to go by the game mechanic, and Arky was given the win for this match. And so, I mean, in the end, Arky and I both discussed it out. Apparently, he had what he had prepped for us in the end was he had his Scarf Mammoth one. He had his Beedrill, which obviously wasn't going to be taking any hit after it came in on rocks again, and his Clefable, which had only Shadow Ball and Moonblast as coverage options, meaning that, for one, it couldn't 2-hit kill Victini, two, it couldn't 2-hit kill Skarmory. And Skarmory could always roost off the damage, which was really, really fortunate for us. And he may have been able to set up rocks, but I think that would have solidified the game for us at that point. And after rocks as well, we would have been able to take out his Mamoswine with Blue Flare. We wouldn't have had to rely on Grass Knot, which is really, it's an unfortunate way for us to lose, but what can you do? It's the game. Anyway, make sure you guys go check out Arky. His link will be in the description below, as I have said probably plenty of times during this video. I know this is going up late. I'm uploading this as soon as I finish recording this little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go support the APA and all the other coaches. Their links will be in the description below as well. And if this all has been from me, this has been Phantom Base. Hopefully we'll bounce back from this next week. Bye, guys.